Testing. Well, I finally got a mic, and no more bad audio, hopefully. I'm not sure how long the battery on this lasts, so I have the secondary mic charging right now. Welcome back to 947 Works. I figured I'd do something a little bit different today, just kind of working on Matt's bike, trying to finish it up. And I'm just going to, have a day where I just chat. We just chat about stuff while I do work, because I don't have any more time, basically, to do anything else. So I got all the pieces to Matt's bike. Let me move this mic a little bit. There's a few things I could not get. I actually need to take some stuff out of this bag. Hope you guys have been enjoying the 2 days a week of uploading. I'm trying to upload as much as I can. All right. So, a few things. Sorry if this is loud. A few things I had to get was a new master cylinder, because this is for, how you say, a disc brake setup. And this master cylinder that we originally got is for a juice brake setup. And so to use the Wagner style master cylinder, you have to use this style, which is specifically made for disc brakes. I'm trying to figure out how to film other styles of videos so it's not just the same exact thing every single time. And I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this, because as of right now, this is all I have time to do. And doing like the full build breakdown style videos takes a long time. Let's swap this master cylinder out, and I'm hoping that this fixes our problem. I had to go to California Choppers to get this stuff, and I need some Loctite. I've seen a few drift guys that I follow do this style video. You could probably hear me breathe the whole time, and that's because I'm a heavy breather. I can't help it. So there's quite a bit left to do on Matt's bike at this point. But like I was going to say, how usually the last 10% takes the longest. And I'd like to say we're close to the last 10%. I still need to make the sissy bar, but I finished up shaving the lowers, which I'll show you guys in a second. It took me so long to shave the lowers because I wanted to do it really nice. And, it's always different doing stuff on other people's bikes compared to your own bike. When you're doing something on your own bike, you can kind of skip a few steps or do it quickly, knowing that, you're gonna be the one that's fixing it, and you're gonna be the one that has to deal with it. But anytime I do stuff for customer bikes, it's hard for me to like do things quick and dirty, knowing that, one, people are gonna be able to see it, and two, I want it to be as complete as possible when they're coming to get their bikes, and I want them to not have as many problems. So what's nice about this one is, I've been able to kind of do a few things that makes it really easy to service and to fix. Unfortunately, California Choppers did not have the brake switch in stock, so I had to order that through Amazon, which personally I'd rather, support the local dudes, especially California Choppers. He said that he would hit me up when they got it back in stock, but unfortunately I just cannot wait. This bike has to go out tomorrow. It's going over to Nick's house. Nick's making me exhaust for it. It's kind of strange just kind of sitting here talking to myself, but as you can tell, it's a freaking mess in here because I've just been working nonstop trying to get this stuff done, and man, am I tired. I'm hoping to post a video about Alan's bike pretty soon here. That thing has been quite a headache. It's pretty much done. He rode it around, and I'll post the video as soon as I can, like I said. But there's only so much you can do as one person doing all this stuff. I have tried my hardest. I've put a lot of freaking time and effort into his bike to try and finish it up before Born Free, but unfortunately, I just don't think that it's doable, you know. The last thing I want to do is try and rush something to get it ready for a trip. I've had to do that so many times, and it's such a pain in the butt to do. You might try and do everything as best as you possibly can, but there's always unforeseeable things that pop up, and it's hard as like a business owner and, you know, the guy that's building all the stuff to like appropriately quote and estimate when things will get done. And it's honestly impossible to like know what's going to happen. Like, best case scenario, it would be done, all this stuff would have been done like a lot sooner, and unfortunately that's just, it's just not the reality of things sometimes. And you run into speed bumps, and you know, you have to change some stuff here and there, and you know, you promise someone something and you can't deliver. It's not a good feeling. Where the heck is the, oh, there's the heater screw. Okay. It's not a good feeling to be able to just say like, hey man, I'm so sorry, but it's not going to be done. Thankfully they're both the homies and they've been pretty understanding, but from my side of the street, it's like, damn dude, like I really wanted this stuff to be done. All I can say for myself is that I'm doing the best that I possibly can, and I can't be upset at myself for doing that. Let me know what you think of this style video. What have you guys been thinking about all the different videos that I've been posting? I've been trying to do a good array of all the types of things, and it's been fun to, when I have some time, edit and get all this stuff done. I made this like brake bracket that goes off the transmission. I can make a sissy bar. Put some hose clamps on to all the oil lines. Just a quick intermission. Thank you for watching, by the way. This is a long video, but a lot of you have been asking about the the springer on my Sportster. The narrow springer on my Sportster is a V-twin springer. I'm thinking about throwing this on the website for sale, 947works.com. Go ahead and email me if you want one. I'm probably going to post it up on the website for sale, but they're kind of in stock here and there. So before you buy it, go ahead and email me, and I'll double check if the size that you want is in stock, and then I can order it for you and get it shipped directly to your door. Let's get back to the video. Get you guys a different view. I'm hoping I might have to do a top end on my bike before this trip. We have, what's today, the 10th? We're leaving on the 20th, so I have 10 days before we go to Born Free, and I've got quite a bit of videos to edit. I've got to finish Matt's bike in the next day. I should do a top end on my bike. Blue's bike might need a top end. At the very least, I have to do the timing. I have to replace his ignition because his ignition just fried yesterday. Dude, it's just every single year, no matter what, no matter how prepared you feel like you are, there's always this scramble right before a big trip, especially something like Born Free. You know, like for us, this is the biggest trip of the year, and we do 1,500 miles, and you know, it's a lot of fun, but at the same time, man, it can be so stressful, and like you're just hoping that nothing goes wrong, which inherently with this type of stuff, there's always something that goes wrong. Like, you know, whether it's your own bike or somebody else's, or in whatever capacity, something will go wrong. Are you still on? Yes, you are. So like, what can you do? What can you freaking do? The best you can do is just prepare, and that's what I'm trying to do now. And I'm hoping that that's not going to work that way. I'm hoping that the stuff that I do on this bike now, and on my bike and on Blue's bike, that it all just works. To a lot of people, 1,500 miles does not seem like a big trip, but to us, we're not trying to go across the U.S. right now. I would like to eventually, but you know, this is just something that I look forward to every year, and it's like the week of riding, which is so much fun, and you get to just be with your boys. And we missed it last year, which I was pretty bummed about, honestly. But it is what it is, and what can you do at a certain point? You know, like you just kind of have to do it. And when it comes down to like bikes that you've built for this trip, for me personally, it's not, there is no break. You know, like I'm gonna be on that entire trip hoping and praying that nothing happens to this bike, nothing happens to my bike, nothing happens to Blue's bike or Alan's bike, or Axel's bike. Like none of these dudes, you know, like we want to be sure that they're 100% ready to go. But inherently, like I said, on every single trip, something happens, and ideally, those things that happen are repairable on the side of the road. Well, I love all the comments. It's been so difficult for me to respond to the comments because I just have not had much time on my hands. But I read them all. It's so cool to see the amount of people that comment and reach out to us and encourage us to keep going or whatever. It feels really nice, and I appreciate you all. But if there's any kind of content that you want to see, please just put it down in the comments, because it's cool to have everybody watching, and I want to know what you guys want to see. This is what happens, dude. This is what freaking happens every time, where you're working. All your tools are scattered around, and you just need that one tool, and you can't find it. And guess where it ends up being? Right in front of your face. Which it was. Yep. That was right in front of my face. This year has not been a big shovelhead year for me. But usually that's all I do. Or ironhead stuff. Sold my ironhead, it's gone. So trying to figure out kind of what kind of content to provide. I have some Model A stuff coming up. We just did some stuff on Joey's Model A, which I'm super stoked about. That thing is coming out so good, and he's been working nonstop to get it done, which is so sick. I'm not sure how many people are big fans of Model A's. I just finished up my old lady's bike, and I'm trying to plan out a video for her bike because it's so sick, and it's just so simple, man. You know, with this stuff, you just don't need much. You don't need much to make it a really cool bike. I like to think that simple is better. You know, some of this stuff, it's all about your attitude, man. Like yesterday, I had a pretty poor attitude, piss poor, as some would say. And it bled into everything, man. It bled into like a bolt not coming out or my finger getting hit a certain way. And I would just be like, oh my God, I'm about to freaking lose it, you know? So my advice, if it means anything, is when you're feeling that way, just chill out. Just take a second and recuperate. Just zen out for a second. Okay. What else do we have to do? I need to make the sissy bar, really. Okay, we're back. Took a second, smoked a cigarette, found the piece that was missing. Please excuse the mess. It's such a mess. Oh my God. This is what happens when you're building multiple bikes at the same time. I think I looked at it, and I've built about 6 bikes this year so far, which is insane. Okay, so I might have gone over this on my bike, but this guy from Trident Supply, stainless steel fender bracket for sissy bars. It makes life so easy, man. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine having to make that out of stainless. And some of you might call me names or whatever. Probably not, but Trident Supply hooks it up, has the longer one that I have on my Sportster, and then the shorter one. And it's great. It's wonderful. Let's go ahead and drill this out, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Unfortunately, like I said, my drill press, it won't fit in there. Seems good enough. Okay, looks good. Let's move you guys. So we got the nuts on the bottom side. Let me get set up to bend the sissy bar and then we'll come back. All right, we got the basic shape of a sissy bar. And I made this one a little while ago, but it's a little short for what Matt wants. So I just used some filler rod to figure out the bends. And it's gonna be a little bit more inboard like that. So I'll probably mount it up, weld the license plate bracket and the center bracket in first. And then like put these guys in, the mounts in the bottom, mount everything, and then do the final bend, the little kickback bend. So yeah. All right, well, I got the sissy bar kind of mocked up right now. I actually get these like sissy bar mounts off of Prism Supply, and honestly, this is probably one of the better, outside of the one that I made for my shovelhead, bends wise. This is probably one of the better ones that I've made. And this is the first time that I've used my actual metal table instead of this fixture that we've been using for years. And it's honestly pretty dang good. So I'm just going to try and mount this guy up in there and just see kind of where it sits with the sissy bar. And then I might, if without too much heat, I might try and tack those bottom mounts in and this in while it's on like this. So let me set up the camera. All right, I got this mounted up for the most part, and I had to drag this whole lift over to get the welder to reach. So I'm going to start just tacking this in place. Yep, that's looking good now. Ow, freaking burned myself. Now I think I'm just going to set up the license plate and stuff like that. All right. It's been about 12 hours of nonstop work on Matt's bike. I'm exhausted. It's 1:30 in the morning. I have to put oil in and set the timing and then try and start it. Hopefully it starts pretty easily. I might have to tune the carb a little bit, like rejet it and stuff, just because I haven't touched that since we got it. But let me show you guys how it's looking. There it is. Finished up the sissy bar. I didn't show you guys any of that, but polished it up, fully welded it. These pipes are not going to be the pipes that are going to be on it. Those are off of Nick's twin cam. Yeah, it's looking good. I just had to put new bolts in and turn these little spacers down for the front end, but it's looking pretty good. Non-stop work. I hope that Matt is stoked, you know. I also had to space out this God, I'm so fried. I had to space out the support bearing because the sprocket engine or the trans sprocket wouldn't spin. I've had that problem multiple times with the aftermarket ones, the repop. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I need to eat dinner because I haven't eaten dinner yet. And let's pick this back up tomorrow. Testing. All right, welcome back, everybody. I don't know what day it is, but got a lot done on Matt's bike so far. I just timed it and put oil in, fuel. It's about time to start. I'm hoping that it starts up pretty easily. Just changed the plugs out and did all the things. So yeah, I don't know what the last thing I showed you guys was, so let me just show you the bike. All right, here it is. I have to take it over to Nick's house tomorrow, so I'm hoping that it starts and runs, and I need to bleed the brake and then I can try and ride it. Although the shifter setup is a little weird, so I might have to figure that out. But for the most part, let's see if I can start it, and if I can, then I'll just do like a full detail and clean it and stuff, and then hopefully I can get to riding it. Okay. I might actually take this cover off just to see if I'm getting fuel. For the amount of times I've kicked Alan's bike over, I'm just afraid of things going wrong. Please, God, I'm hoping that this thing just starts. I think I said it in a previous video, but I'm not quite sure if the carb is tuned or jet correctly. I just set the air fuel 2.5 out. All right. I adjusted the timing, and I'm hoping that that worked. Let's see. Damn, this thing is just wet sump like crazy. Where's my multimeter? Let me check some stuff. I'll get back. Well, my mic wasn't on, but I had said that I rechecked timing and I retimed it. The battery was dead, so I charged the battery. I also rejetted the carb to a little bit fatter, and I had to basically I filmed this whole thing, but my mic wasn't on. So let me start it up for you guys. Okay, at this point, I've had to film myself starting this thing 3 times because the mic keeps messing up, so no mic for this one. God damn it. God damn. Sick. Thing sounds good! What? Yeah! Hell yeah. Is the mic on? Dang, what a relief. Oh man, probably some more carb tuning to do. And then like I said, it wasn't freaking recording audio. So I think Matt might be getting some floorboards made. So I need to potentially move this peg mounting location down a little bit. And he said that he brought me the shifter. I can't find it anywhere, so I need to figure out where the shifter is. But the clutch works. I bled the brake. It starts up. That's such a huge relief. What a relief! I got to take this thing down to Nick's house tomorrow because he is building the pipes for it. He's going to do some upsweeps. So I'm just going to check the oil level and probably add another quart. It's returning. Everything looks good. We didn't know if this motor ran, so it was kind of a mystery motor. But god damn, what a relief. So I'm just going to finish up a few things, but maybe I'll film some stuff once Nick's done with the exhaust. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And it was a long one, and I hope you enjoyed the format of me talking and chatting with you guys while I worked on this. But let me shoot some B-roll. Let me put the seat on, shoot some B-roll, and then we'll maybe go to Nick's. Hey, baby, bada bang.
Bada bang.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Doesn't really have much compression. Yeah, it does. Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The first ripperoni. The first ripperoni. Bada bang, huh?
Feel pretty good about it?
does it feel?
Really good. First ride.
Success.
Clutch needs to be adjusted, brake needs to be adjusted, but I can lock up the rear end. And feels good.
Good job, honey.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. There he goes. Our little boy.
Our little boy's growing up. I came to Nick's house to, he's gonna do the pipes, and we just fixed the support bearing for the trans, and the front fork was leaking. We fixed that, and
Check.
I put the peg position down lower, and we got the shifter on, so it now shifts, and you can put your foot on the peg, and I spaced it out just a little bit as well, so it's feeling good.
Really good job. And you looked really hot while you did it, so
Thanks.
yeah, you're welcome.
Something did this too, right? What? What'd you say? Just go forward on it and then pull in the clutch. It almost feels like it feels like something's a little bit loose in the You felt that? I wonder if that bolt came loose. What bolt? The transmission bolt. I had to make a crazy spacer for it to mount on correctly, so I couldn't use the little washer, the lock washer. For what transmission bolt? Well, we took a little break from working on Matt's bike to to go on a little bike ride to get some dinner. Analog choppers. Oh, the wheelie boy. The tires are a little low.
I don't know, man.
He just tried to have me hit this blind.
He really was.
Nah, dude, I don't know, man.
You got it.
The tires are really low.
I have a pump.
Oh, all right.
You want me to pump the tires?
Yeah. So sorry.
Why?
That was like the worst possible place to land.
No, you almost had it. Nick took us to this beautiful spot. How'd he just go fast? I don't think that's a trash. I think it's just a pole. Hey, what are you doing? What are these, analog choppers? Well, here the bike sits at Nick's house. He's gonna take over from here and do the exhaust. Thank you, Nick.
Of course.
And Mazi loved it here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the riding around. But we'll see you later, Nick. I think Nick's gonna film a little bit of the exhaust, potentially.
Small.
Just a little bit, but it'll be cool to have you, you know, do a little vlog thing on the channel. The people would love it. Either way, I love you, dude. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
So,
My first purchase ever.
this is Matt's first time
Yeah.
starting it. Backfire, boy. That kickback. Started super easy. Holy shit. Fuck yeah. Feels good, yeah. We might have to adjust the clutch a little bit, but we won't know until we ride it. Ride around the block, buddy. What are you doing?
It's your bike. What do you do? It's your video.
You want me to hold your hat?
Soft firsts.
First stall, dude. Some fuel in there.
Well, at least you mastered the E position and not blow out.
Yeah, that was like the first thing I was thinking
You're
about.
fucking
Like,
ready,
to go
dude.
back.
Sounds really good. Healthy.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Dad.
How's it feel? Yeah?
On the way down, the brake wasn't like.
Needed to pump up? Fuck. Let me ride it around and see. Oh. Hell yeah! There he goes. Well, that's the end of Matt's bike saga. I guess the bike kicked over the first kick. Oh man, that's such a relief. Well, that's the end of Matt's bike build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next video. We're going to Born Free. Trying to edit all the stuff before that. But hey, let's go. Woo!